Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about painful shit. I mean, really retarded painful shit. Something that scratches your soul of sanity. That's really stupid. Like, you think the person who actually came up with this idea may actually be an inbred retard. Or maybe, give or take, he may actually be spreading retardedness like a zombie with a bite and it spreads exponentially. Oh god. This is what happens when the woke infects history, infects science, infects everything. They destroy, they do not care if it's right or wrong. They will destroy in the name of social justice. Or, if you were a Puritan, the old school Puritans, you will destroy in the name of Jesus. Now you're gonna destroy in the name of social justice. Right. I've been postponing this goddamn nonsense for quite some time and still hurts to read it. Viking whores may have been trans. I never actually thought I would read that specific combination of words that means this specific connotation. I never thought I would reach the point of my life that I'm actually going to read this. Here we are. It seems shit just keeps on giving. Fuck me. Let's go. Transgender warriors were among the Vikings who ransacked Scotland more than 1,000 years ago, a leading historian believes. Leading historian. Unless I actually got the wrong website or something wrong, I think it's safe to assume that he may not actually be leading or historian, allegedly. In fact, he may actually be one of those people who are maybe responsible in getting a burger flipper degree, and may or may not just be dedicated in spreading his religious nonsense. You know, the religion of alphabetism, of wokeism. You know, that religion who insists that history is wrong and that we should rewrite history to fit their narrative. You know, those type of woketards who actually believe that science is wrong and science should be rewritten to support their narrative, their religious belief. Anyway, such a coward who specializes in gender and sexuality, said it would be a mistake to believe the Viking society subscribed to traditional gender roles. Yeah, they actually did. To the point that female warriors were extremely rare, to the point that they would only pick up a shield, in most cases, or even a sword, rarely, to actually defend their villages from bandits. People who actually came to conquer their land while their men were out in Britain ransacking the lands. You know, people who are actually stealing, killing, raping, and it probably even led to some of this red beard over here that I actually have. Hey, there's a possibility that my ancestor really great grandmother may not have been fast enough to run away from a goddamn Viking cock. There's that possibility. I don't know. But no, the Vikings were such a wonderful people. They actually had transgender. Ah, fuck me. You fucking... Right, where was I? Believe the Viking society subscribed to gender roles after recent discoveries suggested that some celebrated warriors were female. Ah, fascinating, isn't it? You actually know there was a female in that burial. You didn't actually suspect it was non-binary or a transgender or something like that. Oh wait, right! Only 2 genders! My. So maybe that means that you can actually identify a male and female skeleton. Alright! Yeah, you can. See those bugs over there? right on top of there. Yes, it tells me that I know what I'm talking about, that you can actually identify female and male bodies. You can actually identify ethnicities too, and races. So, yeah, that goes on without saying. There's no non-binary, there's no transgender bonds, things like that. You're either male or female. Right. But there's nothing wrong in you being transgender. Go on and transition from male to female or female to male. No problem on my part. In fact, I support your rights to do so. Have the same exact rights as I do. Even going on and change your name and gender on your identification documents. Right, where was I?
Guys, the story you hear are a fierce, hard-blooded warrior, man of violence and pillage.
Yeah, that's pretty much it is.
Cowardly. This notion can make it hard for us to look at the 8th and 11th century in Scotland without a strong cisgender and heterosexual bias.
You know the guy means business in rewriting history when he actually uses the word cisgender and heterosexual.
It can be a challenge to see the roles of gender non-conforming people. To pull apart the understanding of gender, sex, and identity as they were, as they really were for the people who we now call Vikings.
Go suck a cock. Maybe choke on it. That'll probably help. Let's go. This is painful. Very, very painful.
Oh, at the very least, man or woman in Viking society could break from traditional constructs of male and female roles, and it is possible that we're talking about people who today identify as transgender and non-binary.
I'll go suck a cock. No. Woman would only break from her gender role if she actually had to do so for survival. The only time you actually would see a man breaking his gendered role of, for instance, taking care of a kid was because he was either disabled, who couldn't go on a raid, who could not fight for some absolute reason like, I don't know, losing both legs. Or for some absolutely other reason, not because
they were against the identify as transgender.
No, you retarded piece of fucking shit. It's a 10th century burial site at Bergen, Sweden, which was excavated in 1878, had been assumed to belong to high status male warrior. In 2017, however, the skeleton remains were confirmed as female, so a very tall female. So that could potentially mean that the skull may have been missing, because one way to actually be really certain that a person is of the opposite gender, female in this case, is the skull. The skull has many types of modifications to actually fit the male or female. Or maybe the pelvis was problematic too. Hey, you found a tall female. Congratulations! It's not like it's unheard of. There are many women that are taller than me. Taller than most men. Okay. Okay. I got distracted here for a moment. Right, where was I? Oh, right. I lost my train of thought. It was a good message. It was good, very good. Oh, right. Neil Price, professor of archaeology at the University of Uppsala, Sweden, previously observed that the female Viking may have been transgender. Fascinating, isn't it? The guy says it may have been transgender. So you're telling me that The transgender people of today can do everything they can, but they can never be female, even in their bones. Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hey! You created the rules, you fucking idiots! Now I'm just playing it on your side. Hey, you don't like the rules? Deal with it. Maybe change the rules to the way it was before. Right.
We know the gender identity of a person in the Norse period was often tied to their role in Viking society, not just biology they were born with. Queer theory is an important part of archaeology and can help us understand the complexity and diversity of past societies.
First and foremost, there's no queer theory. Secondly, and very important, that thing is kind of like a religion. Yes, you should not actually add a religion. You know, Scientology here really helps understand how people were in the past. It gives understanding the complexity and diversity of past societies. Scientology helps us all. See, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're kind of like trying to insert Scientology and trying to understand the societies of the past. No, you fucking butt-sucking, butt-licking, cock-sucking fucking moron. Jesus Christ. We should have kept these people out of sciences too. Look at the disaster. Yeah, fuck me. It's giving me a headache. Time for me to leave, because quite frankly, I don't want to deal with this world anymore. So on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. Well, I die a little bit inside.